no free honoma players na nka say we United team no pay omo pedigree now they to Brentford any Brighton who are to me attribute to problem to even players alone because I think that player for player those guys at Brentford those guys at Brighton are not far better than Manchester United players. So yes, players quality a issue, but there's a lot in there. Utie reports about just a unity in the team. Nankasa Krasa break it down.
Good morning, sir. Coach, where are the Red Devils? They used to terrorize everybody. Where is Manchester United? Where is that team? When this team plays in England, the streets are closed. Where is that team in the Champions League? Where are the top talents? On coach, Pitso Musumani on Manchester United. Sir Franco narrows Manchester United in shambles.
Yes, we are in shambles. Absolutely no doubt.
A quick comment on this. Eric Ten Hag has changed his mind and is now open to letting Cristiano Ronaldo leave Manchester United with a one-away star eating alone at Carrington and arguing against high-pressing approach.
Say Cristiano Ronaldo will be free.
Yeah.
But so now a decision maker. You look at the transfer market and see say some option to retain him and the same Kofu Bimra who is available.
Sima enum pepe Kessben 93.3 live on Kessben television. Yamaha eba extra time jumedi eso. Yenhwe donhwe ba kwin de yababo no ide bremo eye efie ensem dodo no a na fi foreign stories no enso kakra bi uti enka ewo Kessben 92.9 Accra Kessben television DSTV channel no 364 na Go TV channel no 173 me pamcho your Facebook and YouTube nyina Commission on Naibo money entrance na fi yemfa stories no emremo Tony Montana and tentem yen hwede ode ebre
me da so Godfather nteme na so ye hen sama ekoso ewonko for ekroso yenko yiva so ye enra Juventus asha come sansa solo ntimi ante e opener henra omo first game o Serie A na enra side since Angel Di Maria konya first go Emma Juve no okoprai ye ntene say between 4 weeks the player no ebe trenfia onko so ensina kan emfa Emma Juve henra ipra na etim eba FC Barca omo ene Martin Braithwaite esese ntokwana kwakoye dempa player no Barca for person mu jana kwan o se da onko aka 2 years also serve on the contract so all Barca ntono de woni plan bia so be call Barca ntimpanifo be so mton no Martin Braithwaite player na kasa so no de woni ba bia ko amana kwakoye war between player no any Barca officials. Joachim Anderson no player okodi anam so Emma Darwinness ekonya red card Crystal Palace and Liverpool game no na no Darwinness konya red card no insensem bebre hana AP ba na Joachim Anderson no wa babonten ebe kansen nipa be 400 and the threats abano say ebi deaf ones nti enkofo ka say hey yebekun one no wo ma Darwinness ekonya red card Liverpool ekoball don't plan start here or receive matches are including death threats and also etimi akono so Virgil van Dijk and am sa kwan we so to down in for Premier League no hen waba on say defenders na ebe hye na bufo in the time bia on so the we be see akonto no because Premier League na dey bibia ebetimi asi ebufo no beba then so on hye ne sapom so na on keep no calmness nya sa dia red card no obetimi agi bebre si Ronaldo on the agent Jorge Mendes on one ambition back up sa window ni be close no omo ebe fima United to zero ni agent ni guso up club Atletico Madrid any club as say likely say Ronaldo oko Spain obetimi akọ nyemon oko Man United aso ya ko ona Joel Glazer waka acha club ne say omo decision and say si Ronaldo omo nton ne ochna enso aka Man City enso etimi afan I'm a player back who oba as a left back na Sergio Gomez any player Man City for enso etimi afana omo etimi apanon to ma yesu Kessben yen kasa for ni so yemran Man United aso ya omo Casemiro after so omo nya Frankie de Jong from Barca na no and amado supporters no social media obi a Man United say Casemiro who Juan Amopeno Casemiro ankasa Debi munya Sir Frankie de Jong po Barca enyai amana nkwa Remember the phone number for debi any possible. Oko social media be start here trolling Man United say a mission impossible and omo embark on ensida say Casemiro beti na kan Eddie Man United omo enso club no Wesley Fofana atoto Eddie asre ne club Leicester say bona omo Eddie atono so 85 million pounds no anodin omo njai no mo nte so ema no kosina kan emfa ema Chelsea Gary Lineker a former Leicester any England omo player ko boy Eddie man Barca pen also no de hu say Wesley Fofana no so next year oni baby akọ anya require season we de obeba on the ball Eddie ama Leicester ebia next year or two and a player no ebetimi every Leicester we any sama Gary Lineker and so Eddie atudwa award na wi ade de ncha monti yemfa
ye de be si ha na yakova commercials kakra aba nebom ye kai etiefo teacher mu amwo Kessben 93.3 say ye nsisa kakra bi nti program no emma 93.3 demom 92.9 Accra ye live sanso and Go TV 173 DSTV 364 sanso na social media handles nyina no ye hono pamcho ye ba na dia kanyina nso ye de hon sama bring
we are there, you do the wait and see approach. Say, let me scan around. Na no na Edian Namu from Marco Anatovic. The supporters stood against it. This boy, my friend, Sesko from
Benjamin Sesko.
Benjamin Sesko.
Also called Leipzig.
Also so dear no atia akotia for baby. Then an opera de Jimmy Vardy dear naba. Anthony Marshall lepra. Enti your manager clearly you won't say say chinchina uncle just like that when you have a contract and you are not too sure who is replacing him. Besides everything, Daily Mail report no can no. In that same report, waka some Manchester United about Bonting abe refute to that report. Also report no by earlier, then I'm all over the way. Say United are ready to let Cristiano Ronaldo leave. But then United came out to refute that report. And I know who said Daily Mail, I reported say Fede Ten Hag enya adwin sachra. But if you read that same story, or say Man United about Bonting be deny that speculations are because to say they want Ronaldo leave. But clearly I think Ronaldo on the field of play, you gave my
as Vogana
What the back Ghana schema 4 billion OCDs.
Doji has of
It is $50,000.
okay.
And it could be that so. You know, it's for something billion, yes. And you know, I need to so it is not as if clubs offer more and the player no.
But more a relative term, unless you know what other clubs offered. Say other clubs offer, you can say 60,000.
No club did that because I'm preview to the Kotoko situation as well.
All right.
Until no club did that.
We're watching you live in my house at Obuasi Kofi Krum opposite AGA school. Yo, yeah, the Masipa Monkoso na Monshe. All right. And the came, my share stories, you know. And I paid went to me and found one Jim Kakrano with me. I heard a fee. I heard the echo. It's the Enchakwa Mickey. Eddie and next stories in the Baba.
Yeah.
Mean you.
You know, First of all, it was the baby jet story. Say Opeso Koko PM World Cup. Me cried and I was talking about being an ambassador or being a person or be hosting a flag now or be leading from the front after excelling in 2010 and then the previous World Cups are Obi who said 2006, 2010, 2014 he was just super in those tournaments, yeah. And a top scorer for Africans so far as the World Cup is concerned. It is all part of the team for the World Cup in terms of the contingency. There's absolutely nothing wrong because teams are World Cup. Umsa Samaleto is the president of Fecafoot, but you know Samaleto say so Fecafoot president at the World Cup he will be there. Other nations some more big guys. Almost say baby jet and all those guys will rep Argentina, Brazil, Spain, and all those guys. It drew World Cup now. Be Fernando Hierro more. Obe Rivaldo and Luis Nazario de Lima more. Obe the Argentine, the Mario Kempes, the Claudio Caniggia, and the Lies. Oh, Momo Babe a day. Mama about football because Oma retired. Baby Jet officially has not retired, but you know the reality is that so baby Odin Hujina CCA only team. He had been out for the last 1 year after Legon Cities. In terms of play, in terms of performance as a player, baby a drain. Any Ghana ya kone na wa akopɛ forward diaba. Any they already near winner. There's no way I'll be give a chance to baby Jet to be part of the team or the 28-26 man squad that will be repping Ghana at the World Cup. It is so according to at least players need advice. Or best serve as a link between the players, the technical staff, and the management committee because Baby Jet has seen it all so far as the Blasters near concern. You know, and your bonnet. But football now, you're quite bonnet there. Baby, we need players who are fit. We need players who are conditions. We need players who are good season. We need players who are live up to 8 billion because group now Ghana them are very crucial. Again, they are crucial for any of the teams involved in that particular group. We are semi-finalists of South Korea, and then you are talking about Portugal in that particular group, and you have Uruguay, who has won 2 World Cup in that particular group. And to say, here players are ready for the battle. But as the stands now, unless Magic BC, now baby jet yet training, now they know competing and all then NSI. It will be extremely difficult for Baby Jet to make it to the World Cup. So, it is so difficult. Ghanaian players not officially retired. Very few now officially about Ebeka say the swimming now bury. And so most of our players now retired. But the reality is that at the World Cup we need people who are ready, people who are fit, and people who are ready to play. Baby Jet is not part of those people. Now,
General Kakrevi on that. You see, I think that technically it's even going to be difficult for Azza to convince anybody and get there. Say, Osi Obama no be 2 months. No, they are trimming down, keeping the fitness and everything. Yes, Mijitum. Say, the Ama Samoja Intimamu Legon Cities Harmony. We are using Legon Cities because that was the last time we saw him registered for a club. Fitness and injury issues. Enti me hunu say na dream bi o so obepe World Cup ni bi akwa de na nkesa aza ye say obetumi a keeping the fitness na your transfer window before e be close no ko register for a club. So to me register for a club now fe de o keeping the shape na World Cup ni be even if he plays some 4 good games na or yes solid me sure say coach bi be dwen say or fano. But the way things are going, it looks like our transfer window is going to shut down in a week's time. And it doesn't look like he's registering for anything. And to say we need him be a fitness issue, a bad thing pass a coach be consider. Okay. And he, notwithstanding his achievement and everything, I think Azza will struggle to make the mark.
Out. Okay. Meaning say he should be one sana. Make it the local service number.
Yes, that is back there, but I said it was how funny. And Kotoko winning any battle between Hasselhoek and Koto, and then other players of Bubu Bibri. So has you know almost titna ketua bia and one kakwadu yadon bokotoko. And was almost titna ketua bi because me bekan Harry and say the agreement they were supposed to pay the $35,000 in the middle of September. but Enra Kotoko mpeni mfoto omunsa frɛ the manager of the boy omun ne twetwe nkomo one of them in person body was ready offer the check na check na ode man no se da bi onto ne bo ase okwa akodidi aba na oba o the player na aba da bi je no ma se da bi omma ne kwa omma o de onsan bibi ansan na wakɔ ehwa mo pa aduane mani di omama the manager of the boy anko until lately sika omo yes omo demand no they are ready to offer the same thing how to folk no buy ready so omo beje and how to folk ready so omo beje sika no omo dia no omo drag omo feet no Kotoko ready to offer that same amount and Kotoko was ready in the presence of manager no say no omo dey check na man onye na boy nem ra Kotoko e hold am penimfo cha ase e frefre how to folk penimfo no alaja can be honorable odoto so am say masa mama mo ho anye ha player no omo de ne kokora and I know omo keka omo nsase a finally man trim say omo dey cause a team
Kotoko dey push House of Folk
exactly
ma omo register no
yes
yes.
They know a deal no initially na Kotoko na epek do yadom
yeah
but na in the course of the season Kotoko the letter call wafa you know the letter call wafa and ka so beba wafa because na the contract na be we they are ready to offer wafa 60,000 Ghana cedis plus Andrew Sapel. That was a letter omo dey call wafa so omo dey Andrew Sapel can 60,000 Ghana cedis.
Na boy no say onye wafa player.
No, I'm saying that that was before the end of the season.
Okay.
Now the contract didn't move yet.
Okay.
Ye bobo na ye bo league name. And I Kotoko this offer ne koye. So almost 60,000 plus. Andrew Sapel kwa koma wafa anye.
Okay.
Until finally, you know, Kotoko ne pushy deal ne man has to work account money sa ka no eje omo nsem. Kasabra mi kan ka kwadu yadom nam kwaswa. You know, okwa akojo ne Kotoko e wo mo camp unti. You know, winning some no pa na me person me demand tum kakra.
All right.
Razak Kasim, the way I'm at say has pushing for Eric Esson, that implies that we are the deal likely so be out because minimum say when deal outside. Olympics for na ba be say 26 October na the contract ni be omo hwe say obe renew which I doubt. But most of the players are more Black Galaxies na omo deal no. Omo nya say omo call Stra na bansa na ma ba be hwe and he's one of them. And the way House of Folk are pushing for Eric so I doubt Razak Kasim Bedia to so better local league no sina kan dia House of Folk.
Okay. What about omo me wi na maba also Andy Anaro. Say House of Folk defense now is so strong. So much say Kotoko defense ni bia ni we start with House of Folk defense. I don't know. When omo ya adwan omo this messages in the pan say I am so strong, see. Because the defenders almost in CIA. Obi no better start to have to defense.
Oh, you know, I think the only contestant will be so we'll come back for now. The only contestant will be Inkum versus Christopher Neti, which for me I'll go in for Christopher Neti on the right. But Dennis Corsa, he has no competitor within the Kotoko setup. One ever. Let's use current form alone. If you are talking about the whole package and what those players have been able to do, Yebeka. But so in the last 3 seasons, overall, the achievement of and the experience and the technical quality and everything, Obi say Ismail Gani you achieve within the local terrain. Abrante Efin Mo Alasan General on achieve. Baby, our body on the level of consistency, Muhammad Alasan. But over the 2 players. Now, so you're honest to yourself. In the last 3 seasons, the last 2 have been Muhammad Al-Hassan. Until Muhammad Al-Hassan checking the competitors straight away, it will be Ganiyu. And currently, Muhammad Al-Hassan on top. Now, you talk about Kwadu Yadom. You talk about my old friend Mubarak, Andris Apel, and then Marshall Ajima. In the local league, Kunadu was ahead of AD2. In Tijenwa, the partnership for the local blasters, we can argue you beat me a car can. But at least those 2 players had better season than the Kotoko Central defense. At the end of Bema Kotoko coach, I can back phone in our it really tells you there's something missing within the Kotoko setup. And we all watch the local league. In as much as Kotoko consider less goals, the reality is that there were certain loopholes within the back line. Then it's called San Patrick Asma. You know, where they say even argument, I also waste time. For me, it will be Christopher Neto on the right, Dennis Costa on the left, Kwadu Yadom, and then Muhammad Al-Hassan. Not probably than lad will be imposed.
I see.
The out of the back 5 is Kotoko 2, Hearts of Folk 3. And that is my opinion. The believe we say has back line solid, but how the coach work out to get the unified form to compete for Africa and to compete for the local league, you know, any better going forward.
Franco Naro.
General.
Anopa issues.
Yes, I'm saying the Andika and Anopano. Juana Namijina. My baby, I yet team me pay a right fullback between Samuelenko and Christopher Nete, and I think that whosoever deciding any one of them, it's not a problem. But for number 3, number 4, number 5, absolutely no doubt it goes to the House of Oak guys. Maybe 3-2 in favor of House of Oak. I agree with Andy. And then what will Legon Cities for you so much tweeting? Also, it was all over the place. Jonah Tukwe is on his way to House of Oak, and almost say then Okobe Donsu. Unya na utiete nkomodien ma ensem na wa bonten no sejo enhye dante sa has in pushing the baby se ne e wa bonten no and Legon Cities for GD is they will still keep Jonah Tukwe for the upcoming season. No ne okobe don so unya na ne wonum no. So far things the other make stories out the because mze ne ka G6 anopa no so ne breakum Chelsea in Crawford some people
other stories
yeah,
I don't agree to that assertion from Michael Abebio. If the team was the best defensive team, then that argument can't stand. Lawyer Dumako Kwali. I don't know quality. I don't know. Yeah, I don't agree to that assertion. That Michael Abebu, from Michael Abebu. If the team was the best defensive team, then that argument can stand.
You see, this is the issue. First of all, Kotoko best defender referee. That is immoral. Has are they a better defender to their team? So whilst Kotoko over 2 teams now don't back for near at some kind. Whilst Kotoko the -1 has the answer be +1. Has ade kwendu yadom Kotoko lose immoral. We are no free wa go set team concede goals no. It will be a collective act. We are here keno. We are not talking about say team nebe jelly and jelly, but we are talking about individual players and what they do on the field. Ebe to me aba sa Kotoko back for ya be season no. You be na has for no could be concede more goals. Esiomo. She Kwedu Yadom the defensive partner and then Oko I think Belarus. Oma Abrofuna Betono and Kwedu Yadom ko has. But Wafa is in relegation now. But their 2 central defensive pair no are considered good enough for the European market and for a top club in Ghana. So the act of defending it will be a collective issue. But when you are comparing individual players, then a different kakra.
Okay. Kumasi Santiago has never snatched a Guinean player from Accra Hearts of Oak in a fierce transfer battle, and that's a fact. Kotoko can only mention Ameture.
No, Anopano amfa Ghanaian.
Kessben and anyway, by Ose.
Anopanem so amfa Ghanaian. Anka.
Okay.
It's a navy idea or the Ghanaian abesha ho.
Okay.
For Ameture. But I think there was one goalkeeper, was it Muhammad Alasa or Alasabi? The Umkuchan and Sawo Asafwonum. It was a fierce battle between us and Kotoko.
Lawyer Sabu says, what of the new defensive players? Have we compared their form from their league? Lawyer Sabu says, we okay. Ephraim. Anyway, when the battle gets tough, trust Odote Soa and the bankroller Togbe Afede to deliver. Nanayao and the lads cannot match the Phobians in any way. The team is now stronger. We need just a striker and one box-to-box midfielder to beef the team. Ephraim Kessben.
But you bet me the Charles Taylor the Nabasa bracket we more
Charles Taylor,
a Ghanaian player.
Okay.
In free has himself. Because Charles Taylor crowd no Obama has. Yes, be no team fufu.
Yeah.
And about 4 more a jail.
British contract, you know.
Make a Charles Taylor.
And I make us a near honor. British
contract, but eventually they snatched him.
Yeah.
Into, I'm sure Charles Taylor is a Ghanaian player. Into Gadgetsburg, right?
Yeah.
We can have example, but in total, Hearts of Oak are winning most of such battles.
All right. Even at Legon Cities, Jan was a bench warmer. How much more Ghana? That will be meeting the world powers of football. He can join the team, but not in the playing body, rather at the Jama team to cheer the team up. Kingsley, Macedonia, Nkrankwanta, Doma West, Dodi Ebae, and area, and so I don't know. Albert, Edway for your crew na Abba, Angoma so. Please ask Andy if he's aware of the Liberty defender that signed for Asante Kotoko. He came back from France after his stint with Bordeaux. Okay. Albert, anyway, free Angomaso and so Ebre. Sir, please give all to Heart of Folk. We Kumasi Asante fan don't care about it. You did this last season when the league was about to start. What happened in the end? Okay. When my Heart of Folk is strong last season, but Ubianya, sir, we are sure.
We coming into this house for the first time.
Okay.
Because the last season will be yes argument.
So has I could
has the only time combine 11 bem when Kotokone has a Babeboa combine 11 issue about up.
Okay.
If you can contest the name that we've mentioned, contest it and let's move on. And it will be the Mahas.
What at all has Dennis Kosa done? Imoro Ibrahim hasn't done. Imoro Ibrahim is better than Kosa. How can Andy compare Yadom to Asante Kotoko captain Ganiu Ibrahim? We're taking about just one season. We're talking about just one season. And note, Yadom was not even better than Ganiu last season. Ubia Edin Adventure and Eba. Kwame Miki, I'm sure Esa Bao.
Yes, General.
Eba. Miko Kidi. Nanaya Kidi. Possible. Udi any. Udi Frehe and Aba. Sefi Kojina. Kojina. I want to way every not in his dreams. For what? Was it not the same as Samoajan? Was it not the same team as Samoajan resigned from? We appreciate his previous effort, but currently the team doesn't need him. He should focus on his coaching career. Happy birthday in advance to Akria Sewa Belinda inside Sefi Kojina. Nanaya Kidi, possible. Though the Abre ne area and so no. So my message from Akachi in the Volta region. Let's do foreign issues. Stop the local stories. Okay. Don't slash also the free Akachi Abre. That's it. That's it. Come make yonko.
But you know, my mission is Ash Code. Bobo Kona say Ash Code. When we play, sir, when we see kind of moment last season, you know, when we see most of the players, you know, Juma, na some Guswaya Ash Code players. Na players we mu and omuni omatena se a we metimi decide se players we dey we mu jom kwan mutually we many Kofi Mensah terminating the contract John Ando and Abdul Salam sa players Mensah we dey mutually we ma agree we terminate mu contract Kofi Mensah John Ando Abdul Salam players we ma transfer mu Dennis Botiri Okosina Kaidema Accra Lions and Mark Ajekum one also call loan our Kazakhstan. Way any players are woman say asset now. Woman need Ash Gold mu. Apart from no players are Kenyano, woman Ash Gold players. Into so young player bia also ba no me no transi. Apart from no Eric Eso, one player sabre, woman Ash Gold edin komo ye papa. Omane has edin komo edia fan ho. If it's a has a show interest as a sort letter edia ba some epeno. And no any player womo any needing komo ye papa and so where ye as going in someone and we are deba yen trust other issues are great Olympics any board member edin komo na board member ne somebody to jan say coach ya preko wasi opesa Razak Kasim etna intanya dia womo aye Olympics e beton Razak Kasim inti Razak Kasim no womo chema he is not for sale akani 2 months contract Abrante ne best the contract no anu yen semo a efri eye Great Olympics aso ye enso eba na general unim sa Sokwa Deportivo yaton
Omaton team no
yes yaton Sokwa Deportivo
Yes. Say Wasaman. What's a Wasaman? You demote omo. Yes. A bar in Shishano new in the ban.
Alaji Adam.
Only
Wasaman in
yes. You demote Wasaman.
Wafa 83
Eba zone 2.
Say Wasama position or no sa relegation.
Okay. It affect. And on so ntimi mbo sa ho no. No ko Asukwa Deportivo for. Toma ton slot no e dia man ti say Asukwa Deportivo bobo division 2.
Wow.
Yes.
To a ton division 1
slot no e dia man Wasaman. But Oshe Ghana Football Association mremu a untimi sesa din no. Until next season Asukwa Deportivo bobo but under the leadership of Alaji Adams. Pacho
wow. I see. Okay.
I clear.
So players are money Asukwa Deportivo.
Omunyina.
What team ni players ni na?
Everybody. 2 Wasaman. They say
Kamara saw the hotel Asukwa.
Okay. If you are just here.
Okay.
Sure,
from to
be very honest, stakeholders here want Deportivo. We also.
Your interest though, your break club no.
To we there.
Kamara just say man quite enjoy. Club we are break over 10 years ni.
Okay. What I say, we representatives when you
credit as India.
Efuri why?
I just credit as India.
It's no situation no they say Asukwa Deportivo they say they yaton enye Kamarati die biom eye Alaji your friends Alaji Adams ne dia and only say this is
friend Adam Yamoa Alhaji Adam Yamoa
on a verbal appointment
I said to me you
on the coach we see you sporting director
maybe half time
of also your coach and who's coach is here too okay
half time the head coach
well I have to take police now they want me and coach one power leading or say and DJ
on bench or operative from the VIP now was soon the idea to be good
and then he says Kamara why there
the Kamara Asukwa Deportivo say
a good division 2
no team no ono so akofa Wasaman okay the Wasaman here Kamara dia
Bobo division 2
but I'm sure as time goes on change of name
the change of name no ebeba anti general situation no into no more credit and when somewhere if you oba and no kwedan chen RFA for Central Region what see division 2 clubs
ke bia ke empo program ni change it
it's general RFA for Central Region what see sabre o me the 2 clubs ni nanim say division 2 registration ashase into your club also co register and son affiliation fee what tia and son division 2 wetimi abobi wo mse September ending and ebeba na wieye Ghana Football Association referees no wo mo plead no me to referees ni mpanyfo anim san Premier League ne be shase no general wo mo srese GF no outstanding debt bi obia no wo mo mama de no ntimi clan free o emfa mo no de sedem da kotu manim and obeka Premier League ne be shase no GF de betu say best referee ye be man car wo say league no aba na wieye ye ba be she new season ase enu ntie nya hu best referee no na yetimi ama ne car no nto mo so mo twen say Ghana Football Association e de san hihye ni nyina no enso betimi aba betodwa ye kokuma se asante korokobo kona so ya ena no pe korokoti no e training e wo Legon Park anase Legon o me training wo still Kumasi asante koroko twen make say mama kwakwo pie mo take shambazia wo mo hwe nimu so mo visits no ye betima grante adiamo mo baba mahama no sina kai ma Kumasi asante koroko se die inso atraman na wakwakwo pie mo wo a wakwakwo to aso esina ka Legon cities enne no mo de tweet we by ukon bedo inso wunya je no den na ukon do pa wanya da obiase ukon do bibi pa wanya da
okay
bibia ukon do bia onya
so who him say me kon do dia
a must na set
you know
udie
this man manual muscle
David this one kase me kondo we
yonko
nti no o mo se okon bedo izuwunya e kire sen just say has
ah.
in combat dojo na.
Na me ka say grow, say na me ka say.
Debi
Obina
official Twitter handle account.
Na my who say official sir.
Official no me da koto.
Okay.
O combat do.
In fact, my cross check your final say omo na Twitter ya na omo say.
Omo say omo na.
Amane.
Okay, Lagos City is all the who free customer. Na todo. All right.
When you and somewhere free a yellow gun city Sasueba, then quay a former player, Edema, the Black Stars of Ghana Siakai, and so Edema, a young class of work, watching a journey at the far as some Jan and someone, and then with the two Jano.
One time we legend. Tama obo active, which means Nanyama Ekoyi man. Rojamela say we Italian 19. Say Rojamela now also we Jaibo Bueno Sambai. Oba so Obako World Cup with the new experience, no. Say only Cameroon, it do be beer, not be a fish and we Jamela wa bunchi to me and yashi. Into me, say, why you be that? Into make me say, no quan so, say, many coach now, may invite you. Say, Yababo, we AFCON qualifying. Into say, we invite you, no, we to me boy. And I'm sure, say, as some agents, obey to me abo.
When you and someone a down quay, what they tuja was also Kasade for Sule Ali Mutari.
Asamoah World Cup ayekwe. Me wish him put Sule cry. They have to call him. Kevin is playing. Well, see, matter. Some World Cup we need experience, mature play. Ghana for so I wouldn't say BBI. Well, but me problem is say our fitness in India, we don't have any problem. See me one part say ona actually say our body and the fitness and they say or working the day in and out. But me more born there matter adreno and you gidi adreno on so qualities, you know. It me of candidate in no. I think is also motivation. So I want to say already a Jamadi. It's your press go on share we team one. And you're born the people. Nyama we the attitude approach our other we team no. And then my camp here day. It has a master no master or camp yen on or ubia or akumapa or atamuan chireno. Well, it means so camp everywhere. Nti yambo pa na de we fitness na on shaping in mind.
Wey ayen semwa general e free dankwe asoyeba. Mamfa coach Mohamed Polo de we nso so. Wono so kasa chena gene e de fa Asamoah Gyan enso e de ne ho.
The way football experience counts a lot. Now, a player like Asamoah Gyan, was he what I say, World Cup? I don't think there is anything wrong. Or be that to me, with this, a little seconds idea of Asamoah Gyan, they will know about na the other to man the one chance no was the goal. Yes, you know, we are Johnny, man of good. Then I want to meet. If the coach knows how to use him, he can come at any given time and make the difference. Me kasa sisia was he Rojamila enti wo betuna yedi, and in fact that is how we break records. So obetumi ya yes obetumi yes sir, and maybe he wants to break that record.
Tenwa yemfensia.
Okay. Well, for now, I will agree with Franco Naro and Andy Kem. When Kumasi Asante Kotoko team finally takes shape, they will have a different opinion. Kotoko is building a fearsome team. Please ask your panel to have a look at the strikers of both Asante Kotoko and Accra Hearts of Oak. It's only a 3-year ban here that will start at Kotoko. Okay, when did we be Albert Angomasu? You agree?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
And now of Mbella, in Fege, Nebia, a free ban.
Okay.
So far, front three.
Even Okucha on starting what the Kotoko set time before the commencement of the league, he will start in House of Oak.
Oh, okay.
Until
Wow.
Okucha
best started House of Oak.
Oh yes, none of their strikers can be compared to Okucha. Obin Junior, is it the current Mokoela? Okucha stands tall. Apart from a 3-year ban here, who has proven to be consistent and has shown class and was actually said this is in the game no apple compared to the previous season no. None of their strikers are must sign. I don't even think Benjamin York and all those guys can be compared to Okucha.
You see,
so in terms of attack, yes.
So it depends on amount for questions on the battle. And I answer and I responded.
Yes.
And don't just say I say also minimum I am on the yes it has
have their own predetermined. So
also be the strikers. And it has strikers about what's about me.
So be crack Ebo Moro said in his course and Adin Moro a Kotoko player.
Okay, interesting. I think Franco Naro, you have stories to know.
Yes, Ash go there clear no. Say 3 players and no more Jomo Kwai. Kofi Mensah, I say Kofi Mensah come John Ando and then Abdul Salam. We money 3 players and already Omoja Makajikum Kwai Dennis and so Kwai Honum. Last mekawa say even though we standing the suspension and they cast a suspended suspension no and they free almost no. As a challenge say Omoda so Ash Gold player. Even if Ash Gold is playing in Division 2, it doesn't mean that players no and yet Ash Gold players unless they be a player be on a contract ma and no bet me the player and coaching status committee ako clear no. Otherwise they remain Ash Gold players, and for that matter as a team be interested Ash Gold is the team they would have to consult. And Utie and Samuel Bananache say indeed it looks like Ash Gold say bibi wan so be ama omo prepare Kobo Division 2, but at the end of the day it be as some of the players would not want to move there, so they may want to let them leave. Referees say yebeshe season as no GFA can say best referee on the car. Yebe started the next season. Omunya hunu car no. Yukroma no yana and somewhere deno. Eye asumu dedodo. Inti sa asam ne ba ye misa further questions on it. First of all, let's ask ourselves. This is the FA that said say the best coach at the end of the season. Omu didn't make Europe for attachment. Yet COVID is and same COVID ni twemwa. COVID na twem ababesin travel restrictions on where you free or any other day. The best coach was never sent there. A season later, yebema best referee car. Me can say some of us even says Liga yebeba ye nim sika yebema best player. And I ye nim achade yebema best player no. Yes yebema best referee car. Well, that is what the FA opted for. But referee's name is say why ne be best referee no. Car be ne yebema omo. Yebo league ni wi adaben eno mu de be mu. These questions were not asked. Enti ekoye tra, and from all indications and how best started season no na yenyi best referee na asuma sie timaka say mo de mekaka enti me ba ho aba abeje. But I think it is something said the referees association no officially omuchro de GFA say at the start of the season this is what you said. Enti can we have answers? Da ben na mu yi best referee no na da ben na mo de ade anema no, and they are starting to be corrected. We officially GFA Kromaya Awards.
That be on shit.
We league na nkasa Ghana Football Association
June.
We league. Ebepem ne omunya awards. Any best player, award goal king, any best goalkeeper, best defender, best. They've not done any awards on it. Into referees and MZ ombenya abotre kakra. Ade ne bia na akoye bibia ho.
Tavanko ho ansa na wajampo. Na nipa ye de omo ka yintua. 34 no matua 25. Obeda akoyi best na de car man. You know. Referees na the league na wie. Ya chede ti e ba be born next season. Referee for ye de omo ka 9 matches. Ye ntimi ntua. Nti obeda na akoyi se asomasi na e best. Na ka na de na to. Se this ka na to. Se sika na so ne mfantua referee for ne ka. But I agree with Franco na omomo ha akopem se. Empening for the car ne beba no mo ba be best referee. No mo de car na man ansa na league ni ahase. Ye can referee so ma kan si am yen ka se kire league na se. Ye de omo ka na man se fa car man tentem so. On be kwa kudi matches no. But so omo stand to their toes. No man make sure say the right thing any the promises am pening for man no. On be this wa ka dinu an ko bi antim me na platform so. E make kan say mo ntire mfa hu ni say the politicians ne ye do. Omo ka bi last season amfa. This is Omar Babe kind just some few weeks to the commencement of the league. Yeah, that's what the referee foka. nti obede de ka naba na obede tu eska na nsan ya start CM first ka ne wo nyina omo na so omo ni match me start league no si ye yesa empanimfo be the writings omo beja the political gimmicks omo nyina platform so omo kan
Even officiating referees allowances haven't been paid and you are asking for cash for referees. Bobo. We should stop all these, take $6 million USD from the World Cup money to sponsor our Premier League, to save our youth from betting. Good afternoon, Big Joe. J. Abe Pobi. With Yao Mejo Super, I don't know the way back here. Now,
General, Nyame Aduma, such a Wednesday, you know, I'm starting Gaka G8.
Yeah.
G6.
G6.
Yeah. So, yes, they are starting Echina. Yes, you see, A6 teams: House of Oak, Great Olympics, Mediema, Karela, Bichim United, and then Rekum Chelsea. Clearly, the absence of Asante Kotoko from the competition, I think, is a lot of shine from the competition. I'm also not too sure the kind of promotion Gaka is giving to the tournament. But Utie Sika, almost Omodema clubs now, yes, it's true. But I mejitum to say, clubs now nkasa say competition we anywhere and come back boka friendly matches. And here's almost 30,000 appearance fee, you know. Any prize money of 70,000 are the eventual winner no Ebinya. It is something good, and I think that teams embrace the tournament. They should do the best and showcase it. I'm only hoping that the organizers should be taking proper logistics from this competition. Now, Omare, I'm not too sure if for the TV rights now my TV station be because now we are tournament. I had there nipa behwen with TV so since Ombeba Stadium. And the fact that the game is on television normally, Ebema aye a corner for sponsors. It's a bit unfortunate. Flavor only be beer or form, but I still think that clubs and Ankasa a bit benefit to a lot. They will have very good drill. Players be omo so omo be rini omo say omo go anymore. They could use some of these players, and I think say in the they have to go all out and give their all to this competition, say Joe.
Okay. And the came where I say Joe Yadon played for Wafa and still they were relegated. Adem Mununkunum Bonsun Quanta the Dosu Western North and the way Abba. Will be a very good the team anti relegation
you know say no our relegation on one local blaster 5 no.
Yeah.
And being relegated doesn't mean your technical quality intimate just to switch their strike and you know do for afano. Wafa and relegation.
Yeah.
Inti Wafa relegation, so it means
good
quality be our team. No. Yeah, league na ball hano niema komu no nyanya marketwa. Inti those quality players within, let's accept it and move on. You can have your issues, you can have your opinion, but you know those players per our standard are quality.
Good afternoon, Joe. I'm Ofori from Bema Camp, Air Force Base, Accra. Please, can there be chances for Ash Gold, for the players' ban being lifted by through 5th Pro, please? All right. Ofori the way for Bema Camp, Air Force Base, Naba. Also, be affected Ash Gold, and also we never be players in the ban now. Man lifted.
No, say
team Nankasa Ash Gold.
Mantia says how.
Oh, them person say or say. And I just want to say players now are lifted from ban no temporarily no.
Yes.
Team no swear Ash Gold team no.
And for so be no beja.
Almost what you say
almost ban na.
I doubt. First of all, to the best of my knowledge, Ash Gold for 5th Pro at the end of the year, no Ash Gold encounter the club encounter. The only advantage Ash Gold being say the players are same fan so Kobo Division 2 or Dombeko Akobo. Besides that, Ash Gold as a club were charged and they were asked to respond. On say who share 5th Pro verdict on the bar out now and until omo granted stay of execution now. Omo share likelihood of they winning the case. Omo se niema miensa eno mujira so e determine say yemma stay of execution and answer me amount. Likelihood so be winning the substantive case no 1. 2 the omufreno balance of interest GFA versus the players and sana the third one I've forgotten the term they use but share the main issue here likelihood so by winning case no mu raise about 3 or 4 points I the favor players no bako and they say one GF are more players ni kwadu ewo omonsem na omudi toes no 2 GFA are more players ni kwan ama omo responded to kwadu a omo omo. The next thing is that case no record of proceeding omo dey about Bontin no the 21 players their name was never mentioned anywhere. It is a udi asem na nipa no wa no kwadu wa ma no kwan ma na me yina no wo dey asem no so ba Bontin wan kire de oyeye the fact say established say match no was fixed no it's not sufficient legally to suggest that those players no na omunim say na ye fix no mo sheda ekoboai ema omo ball fix match.
Okay. Herbert Mensah snatched Lawrence J from Accra Hearts of Oak. Douglas Obuasi in the way Abba.
Yeah, when he was moving from Ashgold.
Yes. Okay.
Very good player. A very good player.
Yeah.
He was my favorite.
Guys were good here. I want for the players name now. Best defensive team comprised of the entire players of a team. When a team loses possession of the ball, that's where the teams start to defend and win back the ball. In modern football, the best way to defend is to possess the ball. Because when you are with the ball, it's difficult for opponents to score. Kumasi Asante Kotoko was the best defensive team last season because the team enjoyed a lot of possession in most of their matches. We a free tactical sabuto.
Asem no can no true do. But then my club will be a question and it wasn't which team has the best defense.
Mm-hmm.
He's comparing individual players here.
Okay.
And also player for player. Kotoko players no omu defenders ne behind started. Say all the omune has the ADC and here. Let's get it. There is difference between team collectively doing defensive duty. That is what Sabuto the coach said, and all that he said very true. But when Michael Abebi question wasn't Kotokone has when they were the best defense.
Okay.
So we lose the ball, will play a be opponent no cry 18, maybe more 18 more. Attackers involved in defending the ball.
Okay. Though I think Kumasi Asante Kotoko won the battle on Eric Ofori Antwi after the under-20 tournament. Why is the way about? I'm for Kaka, you know. Okay.
Yeah, it's another one. And it's the main reason why na has in person be sign him last season has sign.
Yeah.
Ebe ye ntawa kra wa akwada ne maame ne papa ntem. And ne papa ne ba bonte say o ma ne ba no emmo has.
Yeah.
Enti no ho na last season nanka ofri media ma okọ has supporters original say omumpene emo papa no be ba cho say onu kra no wakana no kakra.
Okay.
Enti omumfa nche
I'm enjoying this. Clement.
Kotoko wonder back.
Yeah, Clement they do way free Oman FM Sports Department. And so by Gadgetsburg we bring no dey bro no. Me be lines no. Na man for aba church o ma drink kakra 0551 444 933 0551 0551 444 933 which me afre na fi unso de ode abreye.
Sejo G6 no the TV right near TV3.
G6 no TV3 okay. First caller aba line no eso. Okay. Hello.
Sir. Joe.
Yes sir, it is I.
Oko awado na my do the chance so the black man machine.
Oh, black man. Okay, yo.
After Joe, my name about this chance to you now about. Because Dr. Manchester City papa why ya we say you know nyame cha pa.
Afi kwa the camera say ba ho pa ba ye pa.
Sajo nyame cha mo. This mark dey there. So who Ghana e be ya to talk of say. Obo to da dia in the house now. No go fit me now. Sajo you say something you know kabaka to talk of mo. Before me akomoni. What defense? What is second? Now, not a folk issue, so yes, I'm not trying to make you and after play, I didn't know
Yedase black man who so ye pa e wo de chem so ho na wo ya je dimbone. Boss, parliament is packed. Enoch Nanasebe Tiago arrested. VJ Akwasi ene kolegono munyina maboa mo ho ano dindindin e wo eye Ashtown Kessben Sports Parliament wo meto afa ho na ya twem komo kakra pato land service Ashtown ene di we ebre yen. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Hello, sir. Good afternoon.
Yes, sir.
But I be careful in your
Hey, Ike, that is a
Nako Panda, my way, but I was
go pardon me, a chain in them phone so.
How much was so far? They do, you can say, and the person who's up to my house and took a commandment to say. And yet, Tintina by 4 hours, you could take it. Anka G6 year, yet you who more in Cabebo Kumasa and took up to now. The team could take it. I interview a Baba Star League, ye Baba Africa. You who Kotokojina BSCR. It's a matter of management, and you may be a movie now. If you are in Falcon and you are because G6 you move you or move the Mushima and Cabebo Kotoko in Papa.
Okay, onshira onso anapa so question bako e bai dem say nya kwan anya ho anwam bo akine trase a me pese ma gimu adwenkyere amanfo bi di bai say di ntina kotoko eye signings bebre a omuni coach na ebe dey say last no bi so di bai say emra omo ye signings last season no na ogum embai but on the G league no
yeah
intisina coach ni ho signings bit ma koso na yam fa signings in say coaches in kwansem no way
and the person may address it.
Oh, addressing now. Okay. Because obi assign their back.
But there are times to they sign players without a coach and
coaches never complaining.
Yes, they couldn't win.
Okay.
The other side of the coin. But the minister Franco Yadwene say ye krum ane de. Uja mampenim for nkwa.
Uja coach nkwa nye uja mampenim
for nkwa nye. But e be say obeja coaches du mom. Na je no omo be na omo fail no apam omo. Dan say what is so that we changes for we na lately what ba catch the coach in nyade.
Good afternoon, sir. You're doing the watching live from Sugakope. Oh, okay. Someone said Kunedu Yadom's Wafa was relegated, but after their relegation, blah 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 blah. Henry Owari left for Manchester City. Is it true? From Wafa.
The other centre back pair.
Okay, Justin Tosote joined Adriana FC. Derek Mensah entry is now at FC Basel. So a relegated club doesn't mean that they don't have quality. Spain Boga, Sugar Company.
The year now, Wafa
I love this.
The last time Wafa called relegation, in next season, on players in the ball.
I'm not so. Yeah, Paul. It is here. DJ Sims at the Kessben Drive no air twice. So Nakopo Yaduma, Yensan Shia or China. Rasta, DJ, I'm so happy birthday.